Hey there guys, what is going on? Today we are talking about one of the first weapons that is available in the Season 6 Battle Pass, and that is of course the 410 Ironhide Shotgun, which is a really cool addition to this game. Now, I like to refer to this thing as the slot machine because every time you fire this weapon, you basically have a 1 in 2 chance of getting either like a 15-meter one-shot kill or not being able to kill anybody at like point blank range. It is ridiculously powerful, and at the same time, just like the worst gun in the game, I don't really know how to describe this thing. When you are aiming down sights with this thing, and that is an absolute must, you are pretty much guaranteed like a 1 or 2 burst kill from ridiculous distances. Just before we do get into talking about the Ironhide here, make sure you do hit that subscribe button with those notifications turned on. It really does help me out, and it does mean an awful lot to me when I see our little community growing. It's absolutely fantastic. And while you are there, if you could take the time to hit that like button as well, it really does help these videos out with the YouTube algorithm, which is just, that's pretty important these days. So let's take a look at the 410 Ironhide Shotgun here. So it doesn't take long to max level this thing. It's actually quite easy if you just chuck on a double XP token or make use of the double XP weekend that is going on at the moment. The Ironhide is actually really easy to level up, and it is super rewarding once you do that. As I said, you can get like 15-meter one-shot kills with this thing when you aim down sight. It's a really fun weapon to use. So our attachments on this thing are a little bit interesting here. As I said, you want to make most of the aim down sight here, and that actually starts us off with the infantry V-choke. This actually does get us a tighter ADS spread with our pellets, so a 33% increase there. You want to be aiming down sight with this thing most of the time to sort of guarantee you're going to get some one-shot kills here, because, as I said, when you are hip firing this thing, it can be a little unreliable. The barrel is a little bit of a point of contention with me. I'm a little bit sort of torn between the effective damage range from the Ranger barrel or just the increased damage from the Task Force barrel. I'm sort of a little bit torn. I'm not really 100% sure exactly which one to pick. One of you guys in the comments might be able to help me out and fill in the gap here, but I mean, I like the Ranger barrel mostly because it does extend our damage range out by 33%, meaning when we are aiming down sight, we're hitting as many pellets as possible. Combination with, of course, the V-choke, that extension to our damage range means we can get ridiculous distance on our one-shot kills. You're going to see it in the gameplay. This thing is absolutely hilarious. Then the body, we're just going for a steady aim laser here. 20% increase to our aim down sight speed is a really nice boost. You can take a 5mm laser here, but this does reduce our aim down sight speed, which is not ideal for something we do want to spend a lot of time aiming down sight in. Then the magazine, we do have the Stanag 8-round tube, basically just to give us more shells to fire with. This thing is a pretty massive increase over the stock, which I think is 6. I think it's 6 off the top of my head. This does reduce our reload quickness by 14%, but that's a little bit misleading. That is just adding on to the total reload time. It doesn't actually make you load the shells in slower. It just means that there's more shells to load in. And then we do round this off with the marathon stock here for a massive increase to our sprinting movement speed, shooting movement speed, sprint to fire speed, and aim walking movement speed here. As I said, you do want to be aiming down sight most of the time when you are moving around with this thing, because it's just way easier to get all those pellets on target, guaranteeing more one-shot kills. You can take a no stock, of course, for a 40% increase to our sprint to fire speed as well, but for the most part, we're going to be aiming down sight here, so this is not a super massive boost, so it's kind of up to you what you want to pick here. Then in our tactical slot, we do have the stim shot here, but you can take a smoke grenade as well, depending on the map you are playing on. If the map does have longer lines of sight that you want to block off and be able to move around, a smoke grenade is pretty massive for that. Then, of course, the Semtex in the lethal slot, as always, is a slot that you can pick and choose whatever you do prefer here. Frag, C4, Molotov, they're all good options. You can pick and choose whatever you prefer here. Then in the field upgrade slot, we just like the field microphone for having more information on our enemies, which is very important for something like this. Basically, if you do see an enemy is coming, you can pre-aim that direction and make an easy kill for yourself. And those 6 perks are as follows, with flak jacket and forward intel for that explosive resistance, as well as giving us more enemy information on the minimap. We have Scavenger, we have Tracker, but I do also prefer to have Assassin instead of Tracker, so this is again a pick and choose. And then we do have Ghost and Ninja here, which is again very important. But Gung Ho is also an interesting thing as well when you move at full speed when you are reloading. That's pretty powerful for a shotgun too. Alrighty, it is hard to put my finger on exactly what I like about this map. It just feels good. Like, it's pretty easy. With this gun, I mean, this is exactly the right spot to be in. Just you want to mess around in this cave most of the time because there's little spawn trap back there. You can also flank up on people pretty much all the time. I like to refer to this cave as the cave of eternal flanks because, like, literally there will be always somebody behind you. It's a very strange phenomenon, but oh, that guy was very far away. All right, shotgun time. Only shotgun time. Let's get in the cave. Let's get in the cave and start shooting people. With this thing, you want to be aiming down sight most of the time. You really don't want to risk not getting a one-shot kill up close with it. Oh my god, the timing. Yeah, you really don't want to risk not getting a one-shot kill, so you just want to aim down sight. Up close, if you miss... Bro, can you guys not just be up there the entire map? Like, come down here and start fighting? Yeah, easy one burst. Easy one burst? One burst kill on that man with a shotgun. That's tough. Alright, we tagged him. Good thing about this gun is the 2-shot kill zone is actually like as much as you can do damage to someone. That was very unkind. Sometimes you will do absolutely disgusting things with this gun, man. And then other times, we gotta be quick. Yeah, I knew he was waiting for us, but there wasn't really much we could do there without sort of pushing up. All right, we're gonna move across. This is a little bit of... Ooh, there's a guy just up here. Nice, got him. I think if you get a headshot on somebody, you're really, really almost guaranteed to get a kill on them because it's just... I don't know, it's just something about the way the damage works. There's just... Yeah, there's just something weird about how the damage works with this thing. Like, the 2-shot kill range is basically as far as you can do damage to someone, as far as I can tell. Like, I haven't not gotten a 2-shot kill. Like, I've never had to get a 3-shot... Oh my god, and then you just... You get a 1-shot kill on somebody when you're aiming down sight, and this thing feels absolutely insane. And then other times, up close, you won't get a 1-shot kill, and you're like, is this thing bad? Like, it's super hard to tell sometimes what's going on with this gun, but I'll just... Can you not? Well, oh, he's laying on the truck. Oh. Come on. I don't feel good about that. Like, killing someone like that from that far away with a shotgun feels bad. But again, I think he's behind me. Yep, he was. I was right. I love all the weird noises on this map. It's so goofy. Like, there's just so much distracting stuff. Like, you'll be walking through, and there'll just be a voice, and you're like, where did that come from? No. Kill me? Alright. Huh? Ah. I just don't have words sometimes to describe what is happening in games. I just don't have the words to describe it sometimes. Alright, we're just going to cut across the flank here. Take him out. Check this down there. Yep, you just got to make sure you hit that shot. You can't miss. Don't miss. If you miss, you'll die. There's a guy going up the stairs. No, we missed. We missed. Okay, we got him. Ah, this thing is silly. This thing's really silly. Come on. Destroy the enemy air patrol with our air patrol. That is massive brain. Alright, we're doing alright now. We're doing a little bit better. No, I hit him. No, I'm gonna go this way instead. Go this way. He went this way. Here, resupply. Screw the hard point. I'm not interested in defending the hard point. No, I'm only interested in missing shots. Oh, please. He's just behind the helicopter. Ooh, I think he was damaged already. We finally got the war machine. That's good for us because we're actually going to get some kills here. Be a little bit careful. Oh my... And then we killed ourselves. Yep, great. Because I thought we might have needed to fire a second grenade because one of them might have had the stupid, you know, explosive damage. But like... Hey, I'm stuck in here. This is me dead. No, we got away. Yeah, so there is a helicopter apparently, and I wish I had my air patrol out, but yeah, we used it on an air patrol, so we made a bad choice, but, you know, there's just a... What is happening in this... I got no words, man. I got no words. Okay, I'm not hitting shots anymore. 35 and 23. Terrible game. Terrible game, but like, you can just see, when you do actually manage to hit some shots with this thing, unlike me, if you're actually good at the game, you will do quite well with this gun. Because, I mean, when you land... Okay, that... That right there. That, like, what more do you need me to say about this thing? It's goofy as hell. I love this shotgun. But again, we'll have our final thoughts on this in just a sec. So as you saw there, guys, I mean, I said this at the start, like, the Ironhide is basically just a slot machine. Like, sometimes you'll get, like, a ridiculous one-shot kill when you are aiming down sight in the right situation. You hit all those pellets, you're killing people with a shotgun from, like, 15, 20 meters away. It just feels absolutely ridiculous. And then point blank, like, hip fire, you'll be missing and not getting those kills, and you're like, how did that happen? It's just a cool addition to the game. I think the Marshall might still be a little bit, unfortunately, better than this. But I mean, being able to kill people from ridiculously far away when you do aim down sight is a lot of fun with this thing. So just keep this in mind. It's still a very, very good weapon in this game. But again, thank you very much for watching this one. I do massively appreciate it, of course. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button with those notifications turned on. It really does help me out, and I massively appreciate it. It is fantastic to see our little community grow and that number ticks up. And while you are there checking out that subscribe button, make sure you give the like button some love as well, because again, that really does help out with the YouTube algorithm, which is just very, very important. So again, thank you very much for watching, as I said, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!